Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rebecca and on this channel I go through all things accounting, finance, Excel and investment related. So if you do like this kind of stuff then please do consider subscribing, and otherwise let's get straight into the video. So in this video I thought I'd share with you how much passive income I have made since April this financial year. So the aim of this video is just to show you that anybody, doesn't matter if you're earning 30, 40, 50, 60, 70k a year, it doesn't matter. Anybody can generate income streams for themselves outside of the salary. So this video is just really there to inspire anybody who's looking to generate a bit of income for themselves. So we're just going to jump on and have a look quite quickly at what I've got in my Trading 212 account. Here we've got a terms and conditions update. So I'm just clicking on next. I can have a read through of these quickly. So you can see here on my summary screen that AstraZeneca stock has increased in value quite dramatically really when you're looking at that graph there. But let's go ahead and have a look at what's in my portfolio. So if I just go ahead and click on this pie looking symbol on the left here, we can go in and have a look. So you can see there that I have 60.4% of my stock in AstraZeneca and the remaining in Tesla. So I've got 2 shares in AstraZeneca and 0.24 shares in Tesla. So AstraZeneca stock has increased in value and that's shown £171.78 in there compared to £112.30 in Tesla, which has gone down in market price. However, I'm going to hold on to that because I do think that that might turn around at some point, but that's just my opinion. So if we have a look at the dashboards at Trading 212, we have our homepage where we can have a look at your watch list. So if there's particular stocks that you've decided you want to watch, then they are all listed down here. So here I've got the likes of Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Microsoft, Boeing, Alibaba, Barclays, etc. But you can switch this so you can have a look at, say, US stock. We've got Coca-Cola, Walt Disney, Walmart, etc. Or if you're just particularly interested in investing in UK stock, then you can click here and you can find all of the UK stock like Tesco, Ocado Group, Vodafone, AstraZeneca, GlaxoSmithKline. Now, one thing I'll say is that if you are brand new to investing in stocks and shares, you might see something like this and think, okay, now's the time to start investing into this particular stock because that line graph is going all the way up in the right direction. But personally, I would have invested all the way down here in an ideal world, because if you are the individual who invested down here, then your stock has made the most return for you in that time period. But where a lot of people fall down is they see that a stock is gaining a lot of hype, and there's a lot of individuals invested in that particular stock, and what they end up doing is buying the stock all the way, say, up here where that stock price is a whole lot higher than what it was down here. So it's actually almost double, and by that point those individuals here, you can see, have made a loss in that period. So if you are looking at stocks and shares, I highly recommend that you do your own homework. Don't watch what individuals are doing on YouTube, so don't copy my particular stocks and shares. Make sure that you do your own homework. Look at the company's accounts, have a look at prior history, have a look at any returns or losses, and watch out for any news articles around those particular companies, that sort of thing, before you go ahead and jump onto a stock. But again, in an ideal world, you want to be somebody who's invested at the very bottom of this graph. So for instance, individuals who invested in Apple circa 40 years ago have made quite a large return on their investment in that time. And similar with Facebook, individuals who purchased stock in Facebook very early on have made quite a small fortune for themselves, because this line graph would have been all the way up here, far past here. So that's just something to look out for. But again, do your own homework, don't follow what I'm doing. But let's jump onto the Vanguard asset management account now and see what I've got going in there. So let's take a look really quickly at what I've got in Vanguard. So this is at the 8th of July 21. So you can see here my ISA allowance, I've got 19,600 left because I've used 400 of that. So you get £20,000 in the year 2021 to 22. But let's go to investments and see what's going on. So I currently have 77% of my portfolio in the Life Strategy 100% equity fund accumulation, and the remaining £200 is in the FTSE 100 index unit trust accumulation. So let's go into performance and take a look. Okay, so we can see that graph is slowly going up in the right direction, so that's great. And you can see I have £62.10 in investment return, which at the moment is 13.49% overall since opening this account with Vanguard. So if I go to calculations here, you can see that I've made back £62.42, and I've got charges of 34p down there, which I don't think is too bad. So if we go to month on month, last time I recorded in June, I had £850.57 in all of my portfolio. I've since put another £100 into that, so I've made a market gain of £11.78 this month. I've had to pay fees of 25p, which again I don't think is bad at all. So all in all, my personal investment returns in this month are £11.53 because it's your market gain or loss plus the fees that you've had to pay. So cumulative returns to date are now £62.10, and I have an end balance of £962.10. And if we just click on Insight here for anybody who's interested, you can see on this page exactly where geographically those funds are being invested in. So the likes of Europe, Eastern Europe, North America, the UK, etc. Sector by allocation, you can have a look at too. And then down at the bottom you can see your performance over the last 3 months. So in 3 months, so a quarter, I've had £37.83 returned, and there was a rate of return of 5.19% in that last quarter. Now, just in terms of other passive income, I actually have a rental property where I'm receiving £550 of rent a month, and I pay a mortgage on that of £190. So my net profit per month has been £360, and since this tax year I have had that in April, May, June and July. So overall my total profit from rental incomes has been £1,440. So again, that's not too bad. Now if you are looking at investing into property, just make sure that you don't spend all of this here. So you might be thinking that 1,440 is great and straight into your pocket, but it's not, because you need to put away a little bit for tax. So I would say at least 20%, but I put 30% away for tax. And then also the likes of repairs and maintenance, I always put 10% away. So actually my net profit, what's going to go into my hand, is this minus the 432 minus 144. So actually it's around 864 after what I think the tax is going to be on there. So that again divided by 4 months is about £216 a month. So if I add on my rental income since April and my return on investments of £53.26 net, because I did make a loss on the Tesla investment of £24.68 overall, then that means my passive income since April is £1,493.26. So yeah, quite happy with that. So I hope you found all of that useful. As always, please do consider subscribing, and I shall see you on the next video.